For the first time in my life, I am proud to be Italian. Pizza Tower is so good. It's kind of wild to me that Game of the Year has been decided by first quarter 2 years in a row. I gotta say it, Pizza Tower does what Nintendo don't, and what Nintendo did not is make another Wario Land game.
Oh my god!
Which would have been a shame not having a Wario Land game since Shake It in 2008, except that by neglecting us fans of Wario Land, the team at Tour to Pizza got incentivized to work on this absolute gem. It wasn't easy to top though. Wario Land 4 was so good it had a book written about how great it was designed. And it's no surprise, it was from the same team that made Metroid Fusion and Zero Mission on the GBA. All that energy, that creativity, and that weirdness we all associated with Wario only really manifested again in WarioWare, which to me is a bit of wasted potential for someone of Wario's caliber. That's where Pizza Tower comes in, a true spiritual successor to Wario Land, and I dare say a title that doesn't just pay homage, but fully stands on its own, surpassing its predecessors while respecting the legacy. The nods don't stop at Wario Land either, or games for that matter. Pizza Tower has ingredients from Metroid, Sonic the Hedgehog, but also Five Nights at Freddy's, animation and music motifs from all across Nickelodeon and classic cartoons like Courage the Cowardly Dog, not to mention various audio samples or inspiration in the OST ranging from Jet Set Radio to Castlevania to Earthworm Jim to Tyler the Creator. And it's even got a special guest appearance by Mort the Chicken. This is the most fluid, most technical, and most unhinged platformer on the market. Not only is this the best Wario Land game, it also tops every Sonic the Hedgehog title ever, bar none. The soundtrack, animation, and attention to detail are all major accomplishments in this title. After the Romans crucified Christ, they were cursed to be Italian. You play as one such bearer of the curse, Peppino Spaghetti, a speed demon with inhuman abilities. Your mission? Save your failing pizzeria from destruction by the hand of the titular Pizza Tower. Choose a level, get treasure, rescue Toppins, destroy the Pillar Johns, and make it back to the start of the level as fast as you can. The game has an absolutely mind-blowingly good soundtrack that I'm sure plenty of you have already heard, even if you haven't played the game. It's that good. But honestly, one of the best qualities of the game, aside from the soundtrack and tight controls and sense of humor, has to be that the developers were willing to cut as much content as they did. That might sound backwards, but think about it this way. They worked on this game for years, and throughout development, kept iterating on the main gameplay loop. Would Peppino have a health bar? A speed meter? Would there be co-op? Would levels be more puzzle-centric, or rely on execution of niche mechanics to P-rank? By cutting out a lot of the content that wasn't refined, the end product was so much more clear and more streamlined. While we lost a bit of music and some neat bosses or mechanics, we ended up with a game that is through and through perfect in my eyes, and opens the door to future content like co-op DLC or some challenge levels. A casual playthrough of the game doesn't ask much of you, but where this game really shines is in mastery. Each level focuses on unique gameplay mechanics such as power-ups or certain moves or obstacles. One of the most impressive things about the game is that stage-specific gimmicks are almost never recycled, with only a very, very brief list of exceptions. Using both Peppino and these power-ups near perfectly throughout a stage is pretty important if you want to collect all the secrets, the toppings, and go for higher ranks. I made it my mission to not even aim for S ranks, but instead go straight to P ranking every level. P ranking is utterly insane, and I love it. To P rank a level, you need to not only finish it with a high score, but you have to do a second lap of the whole escape sequence before the time runs out, and never drop your combo even once. Playing Pizza Tower well and executing on these maneuvers while keeping the combo up is genuinely pure bliss and some of the most fun I've ever had in a video game. And it feels so good because the game is designed so well. Each little pickup is placed in exactly the right spot as to not frustrate the player, but instead reward them for moving around quickly and intelligently. Except this one in Gnome Forest. I won't lie to you though, it takes a few tries to learn the ins and outs of every stage to optimize your point gain and combo upkeep in some of the later levels, but I encourage everyone to try P-Ranks out. They elevated the experience to totally new heights for me. Go get Pizza Tower now! Support great game design, and put an end to anti-Italian discrimination.
What? spaghetti, meatballs, salsa, cornbread, ravioli.
Bring me ravioli.